Hello gamers, Wybot here, a filthy Wybot74 with some Hardpoint Cheshire Park gameplay, which I got this morning on Modern Warfare. As I woke up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I whacked on the crossbow and the Kudashishes. Now, to be noted, our opponents did only have 2 people to start with, but they filled up with team players later on and made for entertaining, great gameplay because, you know, why Modern Warfare? And I reached 155. I thought, why not try and, you know, get all the camos for the crossbow and just mix it up a bit, make it entertaining. Now, you're probably wondering, Wybot, you're probably wondering, people, and you're saying, Wybot, why were you showing us that message you're replying when a bloke said uninstall your game? Because it fits in with the topic at hand, and that is Xbox gamers are the most toxic. Now, last night I was streaming Modern Warfare, then Gears of War 5. I got tired towards the end because I had a hell of a day yesterday. Fun day, but hell of a day. And guess what, people? My gameplay wasn't the best, so I left, and I woke up this morning to that wonderful message, which to this day I'm still stunned when people send you that stuff like uninstall Wybot, uninstall the game Wybot. It's like, oh no, what am I going to do? However am I going to recover from that? And that's because you can consider it cyberbullying, but he's an Xbox gamer because he plays Xbox. Now, this came from the Lab Bible. And I'll read you a bit of the article. I'm going to try and link it in the description down below so you can read it yourself. A new study has found that Xbox players are the most toxic gamers out there, beating PlayStation users in physical aggression, verbal aggression, anger and hostility. Well, blow me down and pick me up again. Who would have thunk it? And the research was conducted by top10casino.com. That sounds legitimate. Which worked with professional psychologists to administer what's known as the Busberry Aggression Questionnaire to almost 1,000 gamers. What's Busberry? BW. What the hell, Busberry? The study looked into the habits of some 964 people. It said 1,000, so where did the other, 964, where the other 35 or 36 have gone? People exploring which games and consoles appeared to be linked with the angriest behaviour. And it's gone through, it's got a bit of a chart here. And for those who have lived through the Xbox 360 Modern Warfare 2 Modern Warfare 2 lobbies or have ever played an online game, FIFA, they know all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've heard all that. Okay? And that's an unfair statement to make because I like to see if they made that statement now. And they did a bit more of an open study because multiplayer is now more on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation than it was back in Xbox. Xbox has had, I won't lie, the Gears of War community and the Call of Duty community pretty toxic, but I don't think you can just blame it to Xbox gamers. I think you can get down to communities and the games that are played. Rainbow Six Siege, without a doubt, is probably one of the most toxic I've ever played in or played against. And Gears of War can be pretty aggressive as well, same as Halo, but Call of Duty, without a doubt, people, when it comes to S&D, doesn't matter if it's on crossplay, whatever, PC, whatever, Wii, you name it, you fucking toaster, excuse the language, it is toxic. It's fun, it's good for shits and gigs, but it's toxic as. So people, for them to just come out and say Xbox gamers are the most toxic is a lot of BS. If you know what I'm saying, mate. It's all BS. So, I mean, it did start off as aggressive, but, I mean, let's face it, people. I don't think it comes down to the console. I think it comes down to the game and the gaming community. That's my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below, but I'm not going to lie. You've seen the most toxic game. I forget what it is. They're all the streamers are playing it now on PC. It's called... like friendships are lost over this game. You see how toxic they are, and that's on PC. I mean, the PC community, without a doubt, in my view, is the most toxic. You know, PC Master Race, this, that, and the other. The most sexist and ragey clips you'll ever see, and racist clips you'll ever see, are, without a shadow of a doubt, from PC gameplay and clips, particularly against female gamers. So I don't think you can say Xbox gamers are the most aggressive. I think PC players by far would definitely go up there. And look, you know, I mean, I'm using PC at the moment, and well, I mean, I don't game on it, but trust me, when I upgrade the graphics card and so forth, I will be gaming on the PC a lot more. But I do tend to get quite aggressive playing this game sometimes, and I won't lie, it's Call of Duty, brings out the best and the worst of you. Gears of War 3 is probably the most time I've copped the most threats, death threats, toxicity and so forth, particularly from the likes of Schneebly and stuff like that. But I will say this without a shadow of a doubt, the most toxic community by a mile is Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, it's so toxic, your skin starts falling off as soon as you play it. Great game, great process, but you know, they just, oh man, the kids, the people you're playing on there, it's just insane. So, look, people, tell me what your comments and what your thoughts are down the bottom. What do you think the most toxic console community is? But by far, and you got fanboys on both sides, but the most toxic, I don't think it comes down to console. I think it comes down more to the gaming community, period. I mean, some of the best and most spirited console players I have on both Xbox and PlayStation and PC. But in my view, it comes down to communities and you know, people which just talk crap and smack all the time. Look at those bodies flying there. I love that in precision airstrike. They just went flying everywhere. So, using the crossbow and the Kadashis was a lot of fun. I've got 2 new subscribers on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. And I've lost 2 followers on Facebook. So there you go. Link in the description to where I stream on Facebook, because that's where I do all my streaming, and I'll probably be streaming tonight and tomorrow night. Who knows? Depends what mood I'm in, but I thought I'd make a YouTube video and talk about that. And a fun fact, people, if you watch this far in the video, Leafy's been banned from Twitch, and the same day, Pokimane has come back on Twitch. And people say to me, you know, why don't you stream on YouTube and Twitch? Well, I wait, look, I upload to YouTube, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Leafy, nor am I the biggest fan of Pokemon, but at the Pokimane, but at the same time, I don't like the fact that there seems to be an attack on Leafy and freedom of speech. And I know it's a private company, but that's not a BS. I think we need people like Leafy in the community as well as we do with people like Pokimane in the community. But at the end of the day, I find it absolute BS, and I've just heard about it, that Leafy's been banned again when he's having a lot of fun. And he said he pushes it, but you know, come on, man. You got to look at the facts. Look at Ethan Klein, the stuff he's doing. Look at some of these other people, the stuff they're doing. But yet Leafy gets banned. There's far worse people on YouTube and Twitch, 100 miles worse than Leafy, and it's just ridiculous. So I just find it, you know, I think it's a little bit suspicious, and you'll hear plenty of it, that Pokimane has definitely got it in for Leafy, and I don't like that. You know, nobody's perfect. I think they should be allowed both on the platform, and people can make up their own minds and go from there. None of them really breed either hate speech or whatever, and I don't care what anybody says. They don't, and it's good for shits and giggles. But Frag and Tab, a good day, and you always keep it positive. Tell me what you think is the most toxic community. Is it PlayStation, Xbox, or is it just gaming communities? Frag and Tag, be good days, and you'll always keep it positive. And I'll be streaming possibly tomorrow night. If not tonight, follow me on my socials, which are in the description down below. And I'll catch you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please smack the like button. I really appreciate it. I really do. And don't ban me. Or you can if you want. I mean, like, it's whatever. I'm not making money from YouTube. But 250 to 14, mate. We absolutely could bounce those guys. But good for them not rage quitting. Frag and Tag. And I'll catch you in the next video. And thank you very much for watching.